Hi, I'm Brittany, and this is Showing Up Undone, the place where it's safe to be human, even when things feel messy, heavy, or unfinished. If you pressed play today and you're feeling stuck, numb, overwhelmed, or frozen, you're not behind and you're not failing. A freeze is one of the most misunderstood nervous system responses. A lot of people don't even know what's happening. They just know that starting feels impossible. Decisions feel heavy, and there's this quiet shame that creeps in that says, why can't I just do the thing? So if that's you, I want you to hear this. Nothing about this means you've given up. Nothing about it means you're lazy. Nothing about it means you're broken. Freezing is protection. When we talk about the nervous system, we often hear about fight or flight. Those are the responses that look active: pushing, doing, reacting, running. Freeze happens when those options don't feel possible anymore. It's what the body does when it has tried to survive for a long time and it needs to conserve energy. From the outside, freezing can look like zoning out, scrolling endlessly in that doom scrolling loop, staying in bed longer than you wanted to or meant to, avoiding things that you care about, feeling disconnected from motivation or emotion. And from the inside, it often feels like I want to move, I want to get this done, I want to do these things, but I can't. I know I should do this or that, but my body won't cooperate with me. I feel stuck and I don't know why. What's important to understand is that freezing is not a choice, it's an automatic response. Your body isn't doing this to you, it's doing it for you. At some point, your nervous system decided that slowing everything down was the safest available option. That decision may have been due to grief, especially complicated grief, chronic stress, taking care of other people, just being the strong one for too long. Whatever it was you were going through was stressful enough that it caused your body to say, I can't keep going like this. I can't keep doing this. I do not have the capacity. So then you freeze. Here's the part that's hard to hear and also incredibly important. You don't come out of freeze by pushing harder. You don't come out of it by shaming yourself into action. You don't come out of it by forcing productivity. Those things often just make it worse. You're adding more stress, more energy drains onto yourself, and your body's just going to push back harder. What helps you unfreeze is safety. Very small amounts of safety repeated consistently. So this might look like gentle movement instead of big goals. If you have something big that you're working on and every time you think about it, you just get overwhelmed and you just can't make any moves towards completing it. Break it down into little tiny pieces. I can do this much today, and that's enough. Connection instead of isolation. Reach out to those people that you know care about you and will be supportive. Don't worry about being a burden, because the people that love you would rather you reach out to them than slowly drown on your own. Warmth, softness, and predictability. Choice, even in tiny ways. So just allowing yourself some flexibility, the ability to stop when you feel like you can't go any further. Just anything that makes you feel like I can do this. Sometimes the most regulating thing you can do is simply just notice where your body is supported. So let's just do this together again for a moment. Notice what's holding you right now. The chair, the floor, the bed, whatever it is that you're sitting on or sitting up against or whatever. You don't have to relax. You don't have to change anything. Just notice that you're being held. If you're in freeze, your job is not to fix yourself. Your job is to add a little more safety to your environment, your body, and your expectations. Progress here doesn't look like productivity. It looks like softening, like the ice is melting. And if all you did today was listen to this episode, that counts as something. You're not stuck forever. You're not doing anything wrong. And you don't have to force your way out of it. In fact, as I said earlier, trying to force your way out of it is probably just going to make it worse. You're allowed to move slowly at your own pace, and you're allowed to need support from other people. As always, here, you're allowed to show up undone.